My name is Janet. I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and I've been recovering from the last episode for 2.5 years now. I had my first episode in 1989. I was on medication. There was a switch in the medication, and I became delusional. In 1995, I was in a PhD program, and my daughter was 8. And I had to abandon the PhD because I went on an episode that lasted a year. And I was in my life was in a shambles when I got back on the medication. So my daughter came first before a PhD. And my recovery story is about how I went off my medication for 5 years. And I ended up as a homeless person. And what happened was I was staying in women's shelters, and in one of the shelters they realized that I was unstable and that I was agitated, and they sent me to a hospital. And at the hospital they restarted me on my medication, so my recovery started there. Well, now I have housing. I got into some supervised housing in Montreal, so I can afford my rent. It's not too exorbitant. That means I can buy good food for myself because I'm not spending all my money on rent. I'm working at a hospital as a peer support person in a wellness program, so I have regular activities there. And I worked for 9 months, but it was too stressful for me. But I did work for 9 months, and I intend to look for work again. I can take care of all my finances, and I'm calm, and I get along well with people. I don't fight with them. It's a huge difference. It's night and day. A friend of mine said to me that it's not you talking when you're off your medication. So she doesn't blame me for all the things I said to her. What I'd like to tell others about my recovery is that it's a gradual process. It takes a long time. Others who are recovering, to be patient and not to go off their medication. People who are not familiar with mental illness, that simple things become challenging when you're recovering. You've forgotten the medication affects your cognitive function, so sometimes you're a bit slower about doing things. There's a lot of resources available now to help people come out of severe episodes. And as long as you just hang in there and are patient and work with them, things get better over time.